Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I am Mercenary, and today we're going to be trying out some Universalis Remastered, a Roblox game that, from what I can tell, is heavily inspired by Europa Universalis. It's a grand strategy game set in the year 1444, and it goes in depth on a lot of mechanics that we don't usually see in strategy games on Roblox. In this video, we will be playing as Novgorod with the goals of forming Russia. Now, I will be honest here, I'm pretty new to the game, so we probably won't be able to take over all of this, but I'm gonna at least try to get the 50%. That way we can form Russia. Let's get right into it. Let's go up here and select Novgorod. Now, the first thing I will do is get some claims. Claims are very important because they act as war goals you can do. So if we just got claims on this country here, right? If we go over to diplomatic actions, justify a war goal, we can now do the justification of annex cores / claims. We have our military down in the bottom left. Right now we can recruit peasant infantry. That's very realistic to Russia, I guess. We can also declare rivals. This is important. I want to ally Lithuania and Sweden. We're gonna try to do that. Let's see. Diplomacy, treaties, offer alliance. Let's go. Let's see if they will accept that. Nice. So diplomacy is a very important aspect of this game. And we also have these national ideas. Army discipline is like the attack and defense. We have the military, administration, and financial. So because of that, I'm going to put like 4 into that. And then I'm going to put 1 into manpower recovery. I'm going to select Sweden. And I'm also going to try to ally him. And we also have policies, political power, which is this pen with paper icon. We have administrative policies, government. It's not really that in-depth right now. Military policies, this is very important. And the national policies, which are very good. We're gonna do the Trade Republic one. Trade's a very important aspect in this game. We're gonna click this button here. Trade. Our trade power is plus 3.5%. That's pretty decent. So we have different trade nodes. The trade node we have, our main one, which is what we're collecting from, is Novgorod. Now, I'm quite new to this game, so I'm not going to be explaining it perfectly. But I'm going to select Kiev, and I've just transferred gold from it to Novgorod. And it should be making us more money now that we've done that. Yeah, it is. We're going to do the same with Kazan. Transfer even more gold to Novgorod. I'm really interested to see what Muscovy is going to do. Pretty sure he can form Russia as well. And in most of my games, I actually get attacked by Muscovy pretty early on, so I'm just keeping an eye on this guy. Now, you can also declare embargoes, and I'm pretty sure that will just give them less trade power over your node, which means you get more money from it. But I am going to embargo him because I don't want him having trade power. So I'm going to put my army maintenance on very high. Muscovy has justified a war goal on us. We have these 4, not every country starts with them, but they're a good place to just sit on if your opponent does have more troops than you. If this guy ends up declaring war on me, I will probably spawn mercenaries, since manpower is sort of a luxury in this game, I would say. Looks like he's about to attack us right now. Ivan's 100, this gives us more trade efficiency, so I'm going to put that on as well. Okay, there's the war declaration by Muscovy. He's going to be charging the fort, so we should win this. Very nice. Now, I'm pretty sure what you're supposed to do here is just hunt them down, because you don't want to let them regroup. There's this green bar. I'm not exactly sure what that means. It's like a health bar or something. If it's very low, that means you'll be able to kill the troop pretty easily. So I'm going to charge that again. We should wreck it pretty good. Yep, very nice. I'm going to claim this. Can I? Can't claim all at war. Ooh, that's actually unfortunate because we could have taken over all of Muscovy right there. I made a mistake by not claiming that. I'll just take the gold then. A very good ally with Lithuania. Diplomacy is so important in this game. If you're from the Rise of Nations audience, it's very common to go the entire game without allying anybody because it's not really necessary. But in this game, it's so important to get allies. This guy's even helping me finish off the AI, which is very nice of him. We're strengthening our relations with Lithuania. Wait, can we still take land? Oh, we can still actually take land. We just don't have yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. We don't have claims to this other stuff, but I can take these 2 tiles. Her dude's name is Abusive Dad. Okay, we're ready to peace out. Let's go. We'll take all the money. And I will give Lithuania. So we got a lot of money from him. I'll just give this guy, yeah, we'll give him 90. Actually, 100. That way it totals up to 90. All right, now let's claim the rest of the stuff. Now, this is an AI that I've just declared war on, and you can see that they've actually made their own troops. So the AI in this game actually does defend itself. Now, I think I can start building some buildings now. So let's do that. Harbors are very important because they give you more development and more trade power, which, like I said at the beginning, is so important for making money. So we'll take both of those. Nice. Now, when we take over new land, we do have to core it. So we'll make that a core, and we'll make that a core. I also have to make these 2 cores, right? No, we already have a core. Nice. Yeah, we can really start consolidating Russia now. Basic extraction, that's also good to build, because I think it makes the trade node more money. Yeah, so we're pretty much stronger than Muscovy, so if they want to become a player again and attack us, we're fine. Allied to England, that's a really good ally. We do have a great horde player. Hopefully we can form Russia without needing that guy. I think we can. Our truce with Muscovy has expired, so let's declare a war on that. There's also flanking tactics you can use in this game. I haven't been using them. Hasn't been necessary so far. More harbors. Let's do a lot of splitting action. That way we can take over like so much stuff. How's our boy Lithuania doing? Looks like he's taking over Poland. There's a ledger here, so you can, this is like the rankings. You can see who the strongest person is. Right now it's France, Memluks. England getting beat by Ireland. Hey, yo. You also have war exhaustion in this game. We can decrease this with political power. Yeah, I want to keep that low. You're technologically behind. Ooh, that's not good. The research in this game is not that in-depth. I feel like it just goes from one thing to the next, yeah? So probably I'm just going to save up political power until we get 199 to finish that. There's Muscovy. We should be able to just take over. Oh, we can't. We have to do it in 2 wars. That's fine. We can come back for that. Need another rival. We'll do Hungary. Well, let's see who Lithuania's enemies are. Hungary. Yeah, so we'll rival Hungary. Yeah, let's finish that research. Go ahead and do that. We get some more ideas. I'll max out army discipline. Let's do some more trade power, some more taxation, and more manpower recovery, because that's always good. I wonder if that's enough to form 46.7%. Okay. Yeah, we're going to need to take over the rest of Muscovy. Or do we have war goals on Kazan? Let's see. Oh, we do. Okay. Are we even in the top 10 yet? We are. We're top 9. Nice. They're suspecting the Great Horde of ulting because he's just taken over all of Italy. If he just rushed it down, I feel like that would be possible. Although I am new to the game, so I'm not sure. Our unrest is actually disgusting. All right. Are we able to form now? Let's see. 50%. So we can form, right? Behold, the new world has been discovered. We have 3 modifiers here to choose from. I'm gonna choose the max manpower one. I think that's the best one there. Yeah, that has to be. Let's form Russia. Oh, not enough political power, dang it. Transformed into Russia. Very nice. Max manpower. So we should be all the way up here. Yeah, we've jumped to rank 5. I'm gonna get rid of this fort. They do cost a decent amount of maintenance. I'll keep the one on our quote-unquote capital. And let's take over the rest of Muscovy. Who is this? Is this Ireland? Ireland is in the Americas, and he's only in the Americas. Got taken over by Scotland. I'm gonna offer an alliance to whatever this name is. His enemies are Persia and the guy we just allied. Do we have more claims we could do? Ooh, we do. Nice. Right now, I need to worry about my unrest. I need to focus on getting all of this stuff cored. Because if you have too high unrest, a civil war will start. I want to buy one of these guys' Atlantic provinces, because in order to colonize, you have to have a Atlantic province. I'm good, I need Canada. Well, that was okay, whatever. That wasn't my question. My question was just if I can get one of his, that way I could also colonize. I was thinking Scotland would be our best option here because he could maybe sell us the Faroe Islands or something. Ireland is now a Irish-American nation. This must be like a strategy or something you can do. I feel like I saw a YouTube video on this strategy. Spent a lot of money on development right there. I think we're too far away to get a war goal on Portugal, right? Yeah, too far to do diplomacy. Nice. We just got Corsica from the Great Horde. So, does that give us a diplomatic range to attack Portugal now? Ooh, it does. Claim, probably that, right? Too far? Okay, can't do that. Maybe this? Yes, that's all we need right there is just one province from Portugal. Yeah, Great Horde is making big bucks from trade from Italy. Damn, Persia's massive. Look at this guy. This guy's going into Austria now. Yeah, if I was France, I would be attacking the Great Horde right now. How many troops does Portugal have? 5k. He's not moving. Okay, we should win this. We got the Atlantic state, so I think we can go colonize now. Lacking colonialization tech. Okay, yep, that's right. All right, so let's speed up this. Let's get that colonization tech. Do some more financial stuff. The Russians are now in the Americas. We'll raise the colonial autonomy because these guys will rise up, and we'll also increase colonial expansion whenever we have the political power to do so. I think they need a fog of war in this game because currently you can just see everybody's troop counts and stuff. We're gonna do some loans. That way we can develop these provinces faster. One loan just got us 4 basic residencies. I think people in this game tend to avoid very large player wars, which is realistic. Everybody just picks on the weaker players. Germany has been formed. Nice. We should ally just because we have similar flags. So we're rivals with this guy. We're enemies with him. Oh no. Let's do some more taxation and trade power and probably courting cost. We have minus 11 prestige. That's because of non-orthodox allies and alliances. So he was saying that because he gets more political power if he does so, which is pretty good. I really think France should have dealt with the Great Horde because eventually the Great Horde's gonna surpass him. Before we end this video, we have to start a great war. Whether we win it or lose it, we got to. We want to colonize the entire coastline. That way, whenever the rest of the map unlocks, we just get all of Brazil to ourselves. All right, we're gonna claim that Finnish land now. Lithuania, don't mind that. I'm pretty sure he gets a pop-up that we've claimed this land. Finally, France is doing something. He's telling Morocco to convert to Christianity. Oh, we're taking attrition because we have way too many units on one tile. I really like that aspect of the game. So now that everything we have is chords, we're gonna go to autonomy and just lower all autonomy. When we do that, we get more money out of the provinces themselves. If they have more autonomy, that means they pay less taxes and a lot of other stuff. So my unrest looks pretty decent. So what I'm gonna do now is do some poverty tax. Increase our tax income by 15%. Morocco has landed. Maybe we can still block him. I just want them not in Brazil. I'm declaring France a rival. I think they're plotting a war against Persia. If that is true, I will side with our Islamic brothers. He said he would help me with the Great Horde and I would help him against any Euro pores. So we have good relations with this guy. So if we do coalition the Great Horde, we have 80,000 combined troops. We should win that, right? I think France should be our next target after them. I noticed that like all of the players have extremely horrible unrest. Is that... I wonder why that is. That's weird. Let's message trends. We got trends on our side as well. I'm going to build some walls. Let's build a stone wall there and a stone wall here. Yeah, I want to protect the journey to my quote-unquote capital area. What is this? Enemies, the Commonwealth. I'm allied to that guy. But I don't want to take the prestige debuff, so I mean, we're going to have to join this. How did I do that? How did I just take half of this guy's land? I really don't know. If he's watching this video, I really don't know how I did that. Can we like give him it back, maybe? Oh, there's so much though. Look at that. I could sell him back to him, but that's just way too much. All right. We've just declared war. Is he just charging that? We win those, right? Let's go. We just won our first combat against the Great Horde. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. France is mobilizing. What is he up to? We got the Commonwealth in this war too. There's a rebellion in where? Okay, there's a rebellion over here, whatever. Great Horde has surrendered. Click on your flag in the treaty, okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, I gave them money just because Persia is now stronger than France in manpower. Damn, how did he do that? That must be a Persian modifier, right? I feel like we've done relatively good this game. Spending all of my money on development right now. So the Great Horde has lost like his entire mainland. And he has pretty bad unrest in Italy. I'm trying to get him to tell me his ship count, 43. Perfect, he fell straight for the trap. Yeah, because I don't know where his ships were at, so I couldn't go. Oh crap, okay, this guy's just calling me to war right now. 1.3 maintenance. Well, he is pretty rich, isn't he? What's his trade node? Are we able to view that? He's collecting from this one, and that's giving him 20 gold. Well, he's gonna go bankrupt purely because of these forts. We've surpassed Morocco in development, and soon Great Horde and Germany, and then that's the two big players right there. Is this game more like on the chill side? That's what I'm kind of taking away from it. It's like frowned upon to attack people. Yeah, I think I've come to the conclusion that he was in fact not ulting, and he just really knows what to do when he conquered Italy at the start. Interesting strategy right there for sure. I feel like that's just the end of the server. There's no way we're winning against France. This guy has 73,000 manpower. Let me at least get top 3 before this video ends. Let me do some development here. Okay, we've surpassed Germany in development. Very nice. Yeah, I think we're gonna end it here. There's not much else to do in this server. It quickly died out after we killed the Great Horde. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did like this, just like the video because that tells me you did like this game. And maybe I will make more videos on this game. Anyways, that's all. Peace out.